I'm Gina Mizell here with Connor Letourneau. It is Monday after Oregon State's 38-14 loss against Stanford. Obviously, the Beavers already looking forward to this Saturday night's game against Cal, and we've seen a lot of comparisons as far as how difficult of a day that Stanford game was for Oregon State. A lot of comparisons to the Washington game last year. You've kind of talked to some guys about if they can draw any comparisons to that as far as how they bounced back. What'd you learn in talking to folks today?
No one wants to compare that to Washington, especially Mark Banker. He was very adamant that was nothing like the Washington game. He said the difference was that Washington was just a complete disaster in every facet, from a game plan standpoint, from a preparation standpoint. And he said that Saturday against Stanford was really more detail-oriented mistakes. They were timid tackling. It seemed, and really it was mainly just the first half was when they were especially tentative. When they came out in that second half, they seemed a little bit different team, and that was largely because of a halftime pep talk kind of saying, hey guys, like show up to play, you know? So, nothing like that Washington game.
Yeah, absolutely. And personnel tweaks here on this Monday. Some of them we saw in that Stanford game. Fred Lauina continued to run with the first unit at left guard. He's a redshirt freshman, obviously a young guy, but a guy that coaches are very high on. And Garrett Weinrich lining up at right tackle in place of Gavin Andrews is obviously injured right now with an ankle injury. Dustin Stanton had an MRI on his knee on Monday, and they didn't say it appeared to be serious, but he obviously missed practice today. With an offensive line that's already missing Isaac Seumalo, how big of an issue is that moving forward for this team?
I think that it's a huge issue. This is an offensive line that was very exposed against Stanford. They've struggled off and on throughout the year, but against a physical front seven like Stanford, the good thing for this team is that they're not facing as tough defenses, at least in the next couple of weeks against Cal and Washington State. So hopefully they can kind of develop that chemistry and rapport against some lesser defenses. That's the positive for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, the bigger task, this defense obviously needs to regroup after their worst performance of the season, but can this offense keep up with a Cal team that puts up a lot of points on the board? They rank 10th in the nation in scoring offense. So we will see that on Saturday. Obviously, we will be here all week giving you all the news and updates and features and everything else on OregonLive.com and in the Oregonian. So for Connor Letourneau, I'm Gina Mizell coming at you from Corvallis. We'll catch you next time.